The median price point in Newport Beach right now is $3.1 million. And if you are seeing this video, you're probably interested at least a little bit in learning more about how far does your money go in Newport in comparison to some of the other cities here in Orange County and maybe other places of the United States or even further as well too. So in this video, I'm gonna dive into what really do you get for that median price point in Newport Beach. I'm gonna go over the different areas, how much you get here versus over there, but I'm also gonna go ahead and look at the lower price point and the higher price point so you can get some context as to really how far your money goes in Newport. And if this is your first time to our channel, thank you for coming and welcome. My name is Stubbs and this is all about Orange County, where we are here to give you as much information as possible so you can make the best decision if you're thinking about making a move. And if you are, you can use our website, which we're about to dive right into, which is socalhomesforsale.com. This information is pulled directly from the MLS. We pull it every 15 minutes. So the website is incredibly accurate, just as much as Zillow, Redfin, and any of those other websites are. Difference is we don't sell your information like they do. So let's dive right into this website. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm on our home screen and I'm gonna go ahead in this bar and just type in Newport Beach. Now there's a couple different things that'll pop up. Make sure you click the city. And then because I know the median price point is $3.1 million, I'm gonna look in a range so we get a few properties to look at because I'm only gonna show what's actively on the market at the time that I'm looking at this. So let's pull everything that's 2.5 to let's say $4.2 million because I missed the 5. And let's go ahead and click search homes. So this will pull up everything that fits into that criteria. And then we can go ahead and adjust that as we go from there. Now, I will never miss an opportunity for branding. So let's go ahead and take a look at first is 104 Onyx Avenue. And if you don't know, our team name is Onyx Homes, so I cannot help myself. Anytime I see a property on Onyx, I'm gonna shout it out. So let's go ahead and look at this property. So this is a 2-bed, 2-bath, 900 square foot property built in 1924 for $4.2 million. So the age of the property, it is a 100-year-old property for $4.2 million. Now this is on the Balboa Island. This is actually interesting. So this property has a short-term permit, which is probably why the value is so high, way over $4,000 per square foot. Also, it's just frankly a very small place on a 1,000 square foot lot. But anyway, let's look at this. So you've got a little courtyard deck. I'm curious if that garage is attached to this property. It looks like it probably isn't, to be honest. You get a view, which is huge. You get some extra space. So this is the living room. I imagine the kitchen is right off the side here. It's right down the hall. This is a gorgeous place. So nice high ceilings, very, very well remodeled. Obviously, this does not look or feel anything like a 100-year-old property, but it does definitely feel like a 900 square foot property. But the space is used incredibly well. This is a little second unit upstairs with the same toaster oven I've got in my place. Love it, high ceilings, second bedroom, storage with the fridge, boogie boards, everything you could possibly want. So this is an incredible property. Probably needless to say, this is unlikely to be somebody's primary residence. This is a good investment property. Owning property right here is incredible. I'm curious what the rental rates are, but I don't want to spend too much time looking for them because they're probably not here. I'd probably have to dive in on my end on the MLS. But anyway, let's go ahead and zoom out from there. And one thing I always like to mention here is if you like just lists of properties, this works great. I personally work better off of a map so that I can get a better orientation of where these homes actually at. Because if you know anything about Newport, it's huge. Newport is a very, very large city, and you've got Newport Beach and Newport Coast as well too, which technically pull up separately. So I'll make sure that I add Newport Coast in here afterwards so we can see that too. But let's go ahead and look at a property that is on the peninsula. So let's go ahead and look at 806 Oceanfront. This is a condo as well too. So this is 1,145 square feet. So again, if you're looking for that second home investment property, something like that, this is a good sized place, 3 beds, 2 baths for $2.5 million. And you are on the sand. This is beach living. Let's see if we can get a better view here. You can see water from here. You've got a park. I mean, this is really, really a nice opportunity. And this is a condo, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess this is a duplex that is split into condos is kind of my guess based off of my first impression. However, it could be a detached condo. But anyway, let's go ahead and move past this area and let's look at something more that you're gonna get on the East Bluff. So as obviously, as you move farther away from the ocean, you're going to get more for your money. So this is a property for 2.65, so this is a little bit below the median price point. This is a single family property. It's been on the market for about a week, and it's on an 8,000 square foot lot. So much bigger lot, much bigger house at 2,600 square feet, almost 5 beds, 3 baths. Totally different types of properties. Frankly, a totally different buyer as well too. This is way more likely to be primary residence. So if that is for you, let's take a look at what you're gonna get for a little over $2.5 million. You're gonna get a fantastic view. You're gonna get a pool and what looks like a very nicely upgraded home. This is nice and clean, but one thing I always like to look at, this is an outdated, looks like the primary bathroom here. It looks like they have this place virtually staged as well too. Did I just completely miss the picture of the kitchen? I guess this is the kitchen. So it's definitely an outdated property. This is something where you could go in and it's not like it's in terrible shape to where you couldn't live here, but it's definitely something you'd want to go in and gut and probably renovate most of the property. It looks like they've done carpet, painted, done the basics. So it's definitely livable, but something you'd want to invest some money in. Great investment opportunity. This view is probably one of the biggest selling features for this as well too. So anyway, that is a 2.65. This is in a very nice neighborhood as well too, in the East Bluff area, Newport Beach. So let's zoom out of here and let's look at a couple more in this kind of price point. Let's go ahead and search right over here. What do we have? 71 Hillsdale Drive. This is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 3,400 square feet, built in 1985. And this is a condo as well too, so this is attached. You have $2.8 million is the asking price here. There's a driveway, 2-car garage. You can see that this has a huge kitchen. That's a beautiful stove. Looks like maybe a marble countertop. It's kind of hard to tell from this far away. Cabinets are not super renovated, but this is looks like a very nice renovation that's done a little bit longer time ago, but done very well. Love that backyard. That is so quaint. Steps up to a jacuzzi. You've got your barbecue. They love the garden feel. I love coffered ceilings. This type of an office feel, library, whatever you would call this. That is an incredible room. I love that. Yeah, so you can tell that whoever renovated this put in a lot of love, a lot of care. Massive primary suite, but there are definitely some rooms where you could be upgraded. The vanities here are outdated. Those are probably original, would be my guess. So as far as bang for your buck, you can be on Balboa for $4.25 million for 900 square feet, or you can be 3,400 square feet for 2/3 of that price. So really Newport is just totally gonna depend on what type of property are you looking for. Is this your primary residence? Is this a second, vacation home, 10th house, whatever it might be? Newport has a lot of different things to offer. Now let me go ahead and do Newport Coast as well too. All right, so let's do this. Let's remove the Newport Beach filter and see if we can find anything in Newport Coast that's gonna fit this price point as well too. So here's another townhome for $3.5 million. This is just a hair above the median price point. 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,700 square feet, built in 1995. So another townhome community, $450 HOA. They've got some beautiful shots of the sunset and the view. Let's see the actual house. Looks like it's got a little bit of a yard, courtyard. Home looks to, is this carpet? Home looks to be a little bit, maybe a little bit out, no, I wouldn't say outdated. It's got character for sure, and there's frankly not very many pictures. So let's go ahead and skip that because that's not a very good representation of what we get. Let's go down to the Corona Del Mar area. So technically Corona Del Mar and Newport are not the same city, but this is right on the nose of the median price point. That looks like a rendering, so I'm not gonna show you that. But let's go ahead and look at this property here. This is on Orchard, this is in the Flower Streets. Corona Del Mar is, in my opinion, one of my favorite areas in all of Orange County. It is probably second for me to Dana Point, and one of the reasons I picked Dana Point, I grew up in San Juan, so I was always closer to that, but I also feel the values have so much room for improvement there versus Corona Del Mar, Newport already being incredibly valuable. Not that I don't think they're gonna go up. Brand new construction, this is a condo as well too, 1,700 square feet, 4 beds, 4 baths. That's a lot of bedrooms and bathrooms for 1,700 square feet, but absolutely gorgeous property, very nicely renovated. I shouldn't say renovated, very nicely built. Beautiful home, I love that architecture as well too. And all right, so that is really what you're gonna get an idea of what your money gets you in Newport Beach. So if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, I would definitely go in the description down below and take a look at the links, because you can see this all on your own and you can see the live properties. You probably won't see the same ones that I'm clicking on. So it's definitely worth your time to go down in the description, click on the link. Now, having said that, if you're looking at Newport Coast as well too, we've got some other cities that I definitely think you should take a look at. I mentioned Dana Point. I would highly, highly recommend looking at Dana Point, but a lot of people that are looking in Newport Beach are also looking in Costa Mesa as well too. So we have videos on both Dana Point, Costa Mesa, and all the other coastal cities. And again, this is all about Orange County. So if you don't see a video that you are interested in hearing more about, definitely go to our channel and hit the link to talk to one of our local experts. We'd be more than happy to give you the exact information that you're looking for, and frankly, how we can help with you in your unique situation. If you're thinking about moving in the next 2 weeks or even 2 years, don't hesitate to reach out. We are more than happy to help. Again, my name is Christian Stubbs. I appreciate you watching. Like and comment, share if you can, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.